Just because someone's got a wallet does not mean they are qualified to work with you. Even with my appointment setting training program, I made this very clear that it's a men only training program. In order for us to give such a strong guarantee, we need to make sure that our boys are actually going to do the work. So one, we have a qualifying process. We get on a sales call. I qualify. Do I think you're going to be a good fit for this or not? If you're fat, overweight, out of shape, not confident, then of course you're not going to be a killer that's just going to come into appointment setting and crush it, because you've got no discipline. You don't even have the discipline to control the food that you're putting in your mouth. Of course you're not going to be a good fit for alpha setters. So in this video we're talking about the 80-20 rule. I can't remember when I first heard about this. I'm tempted to say something like the compound effect or the 4-hour work week, but I remember first hearing about this in a book, talking about the power of the 80-20 rule, how typically 80% of the profit is made from 20% of the customers. 80% of the problems is made from the 20% of customers. Like, that's how it works. So most of the profit is made from a very small amount of customers, your best customers, the people that are always buying from you, or the people that are paying you the most money, whether that's revenue share, commissions, whether it's you've got a low ticket product but they keep coming back and buying more low ticket products, or maybe you've got multiple different odd offers, and these are the guys that always buy your biggest offer. 80% of the profits, so literally like most of the income from your business comes from 20% of the customers. And then also the opposite is true, like where instead of talking about profit, we're also talking about problems, and the problems usually come from those low tier customers, the bottom 20%. The top 20% of customers are going to give you 80% of the profit, and the bottom 20% of customers are going to give you 80% of the problem. And just by thinking about that and extrapolating on that, then you can obviously realize where your focus should be as a business owner. Yeah, there we go. So 80% of the profit comes from 80% of the profit comes from the top 20% of customers, and 80% of the problems come from the bottom 20% of customers. As we spoke about when I was doing this video, we need to focus our activities, we need to focus ourselves as business owners on our high leverage activities. That's where our focus should lie. Anything low leverage, we should be outsourcing. And also, we should only be bringing on those high leverage customers. If we're going to bring on a customer that's just going to cost us time, headache, resources, mental capacity, just for 20% of the profit, it's not worth it. We might as well just cut that off and focus our 100% on the 80%. That's why I don't take on low ticket clients anymore. That's why all of my focus is on my main clients, because they are giving me 80% of the profit, and they're so easy to work with. People that are willing to pay you a lot of money are typically better to work with. And let's say you've got an offer where you are social media marketing. It's going to be a lot easier to get a business from 50k a month to 80k a month, add an extra 30k in revenue, compared to getting someone from, let's say, 2k a month to 5k a month. It's going to be a lot easier to make that jump, even though it's the same sort of jump up. It's going to be a lot easier because you're working with more competent people. You've got a better foundation already established, so that you can come in and provide your value and make the necessary changes to take action. Whereas if you're dealing with a low ticket guy, you're going to have to battle limiting beliefs, mindset problems. They don't have the resources, they don't have the team, they don't have the experience, they don't have a good offer, all of these different things, and it's just going to be more of a headache than it's worth, rather than you should just be focusing on the top 80% of your customers. Of course, this diagram that I show all the time, insane client delivery is what's going to help your business grow exponentially. And this is something that I've started to experience in my business. Now I'm getting people refer their friends to me all the time, referring their friends to alpha setters, because they believe in our systems, they believe in our teachings. We provide really good client delivery, and that is what's going to help us scale exponentially. We're going to get more referrals, we're going to have increased client retention, and that's going to help us scale exponentially. So this should be your priority. And if insane client delivery is your priority in business, then of course what that means is you should be focusing on a very specific customer, because those are the people that you can provide insane client delivery for. If you've got a customer that's just giving you a headache, then you're not going to be able to, you might be able to provide good client delivery or to the best of your ability, but it's not going to be insane client delivery if they're just giving you a headache and you just want them to go away. The insane client delivery is going to come from those guys that you can bounce back and forth with. You've got a really good relationship, and they are open to implementing the strategies that you give them. So as a business owner, if you want to scale and you want less of a headache and you want to actually be fulfilled by your business, it's very important to focus on the right customers. Just because someone's got a wallet does not mean they are qualified to work with you. Even with my appointment setting training program, I made this very clear that it's a men only training program. Alpha Setters, the Alpha Setter program, it's a men only group. We've got 80 boys in there, and The reason behind that is because, of course, we do group calls. We've got a guarantee in our program, right? We've got a very clear, strong guarantee, a money back guarantee. And in order for us to give such a strong guarantee, we need to make sure that our boys are actually going to do the work. It wouldn't make sense for me to take your money because I know it's going to be harder to get you the results than what it's worth you joining the program. I don't want your money because I don't want the headache. The reason I don't let women into the program is because I can't turn around and say, yo, Isabel, what the fuck you doing? Why are you not doing the daily objectives? What's going on, Isabel? I can't say that to a woman. I can't say that to a girl. Like, that's not right. So, whereas if there's a guy in my program, then you know what to expect. It's the Alpha Setter program. If you're not doing the work, then I'm going to keep you accountable, and that's something that the boys appreciate in the program. That's what masculine energy is all about: being able to criticize each other and keep each other accountable. It all just goes back to focusing my attention onto the customers that are more coachable. How do you identify the 80-20 for your business? Well, for a start, you need to go high ticket. If you're not high ticket, you need to go high ticket, because having high ticket clients is so much easier to work with. One, there's less objections. They're usually easier to close as long as you're providing value. If you're not high ticket yet, then you need to find a way to add more value to your products. It's not negotiable. You need to be high ticket. In today's market, you need to be high ticket. If you are charging anything less than 4 figures, if you're charging less than £1,000, for example, for your package or whatever it is, you need to find a way to increase the value of your product. Otherwise, it's not worth selling. And find the ideal high ticket clients that you can work with. They're going to pay you better and they're going to be easier to work with. That is how you're going to filter out the bottom 20%. And even from there, you need a qualifying process. You need to have a criteria that customers need to meet in order to become one of your clients. If you just accept anyone with a wallet and a heartbeat, you're going to lose credibility. You're not going to be able to deliver on all of your clients. You're going to have unhappy customers. You're going to be giving out refunds, and it's going to harm the business and it's going to harm your mental health. You need to focus on your high quality clients. And you'll do this by going high ticket and qualifying your clients before bringing them on as customers. So, for example, me and my program, are you into self-improvement? Do you go to the gym? Are you a man? Stuff like that. I always ask, have you tried side hustles in the past as well? Like, typically, if someone's tried a million, if someone's tried every different side hustle under the sun, none of them worked, and every time it failed, it's not your fault, it's the side hustle's fault, then that probably gives me quite a good indication that this is not someone who can stick to things. This is not someone who is very patient, or etc. So you need to have a criteria that your customers need to meet in order to filter out the bottom 20% of customers. The more that you can filter out these, the more you can focus on these, and as a result, you're going to make lots of money, and also you're going to be very happy. You're going to have a great business. Everyone's happy. Your customers are happy. You're happy. Your wallet's happy. Everyone's good. So 80-20 rule, again, not too sure where I heard about this, but one of the books about business or self-improvement or something. Just read them all. They're all great. Hope this helps. On to the next video, boys. Subscribe for more. See you in a bit.